Hey guys, John here. I thought I'd do just a quick video. I know I spoke about it in my previous video, but this is my final video on creating an F6 dsdt.aml file. So this is for those people that want to go to the F6 BIOS and create their own F6 dsdt.aml file. Now, I've fully got my Mac working here, or should I say my Hackintosh. I've deleted my dsdt.aml file. It's in my recycle bin. I'm going to put it back at the end of the video. Now, to do this, you can't just delete it, put it in the recycle bin and run the program that I'm going to run to make the file. I've just tried it. It didn't work with ScreenFlow because it kept my graphics and everything by doing that, but it wouldn't work. It gave me loads of errors. So I had to delete the dsdt.aml file from my extra folder. As you can see, it's not there. So you can put it in your recycle bin and leave it, because we can put it back at the end of the video. But you've then got to restart your Mac, should I say your computer, using iBoot. As you can see, I rebooted and I used iBoot, and my screen looks terrible. But at least now, when I run the dsdt editor, dsd. Give myself a slap. dsdt editor, when I run that now, it'll work without any errors. So if I open my drive, let's check. If I open my drive and go into the dsdt editor, my patches that I've downloaded from Malden's forum is already there. You should have downloaded that from a previous video. If not, go watch that first. Open the editor. Okay, we're looking good. Now if I go to if I go to File and extract dsd.t, you know what I mean, right? So I've extracted it, and now if I go to Patch, Open, oh, it's remembered. So there you go, that's your patch that you downloaded from Malden's forum. Open it, apply it, close it. Now if we go to IASL and compile, it's giving me 5 errors. Now I don't know if you, on my previous video I did say that you must, if you're using an existing Hackintosh, you must delete it. Now when I fix errors, I know damn well that they're going to fix. Right, see that I've now got no errors, I've got no warnings, and I'm ready to save that as my new F6 dsdt.aml file. But what happens is, if you don't delete the dsdt.aml file that you've already got installed on your Mac, that's if you've installed one. If you haven't installed one and you've freshly done an install from an F6 BIOS and used your iBoot, you haven't got to worry about deleting anything. You can just do what I just did there and it should work perfect. So that has actually worked perfect now. I can close that and go to IASL again and save AML as, I'll just name it, I'll just put it on my desktop for the crack and name it in capitals DSDT, and we should better hit save, and we should better close that now. And on my desktop, as you can see, oh, it's not named it with .aml on the end, so you actually might want to click on it and then just put .aml, bang, and then add it, and there it's come up now, and you've got that nice logo which should be the same as the one in the bin, which it is, look. So that is how to create a dsdt.aml file, your own custom .aml file for your BIOS. I've just done it from an existing installation, as if somebody may be on F4 BIOS and they took the easiest option that I told you how to install in my previous video. So if you're on F4 and you're all up and running and you're happy, but you thought, sod it, I want to use the F6 BIOS because I want to use the latest BIOS, install your F6 BIOS, delete your dsdt.aml file from your extra folder, which will be on the root of your Hackintosh. You don't actually have to delete the full folder. On the previous video I said delete the full folder. You don't have to. You can just delete the dsdt.aml. Restart using iBoot. You've got to use iBoot. your graphics is going to look all poo and crap, but don't worry about that. Restart using iBoot and just follow what I just did there and you're sweet as a nut. Right, for the thingy now, just before I restart my computer, I'm going to open the trash and I'm going to put that dsdt, I'm going to put it back. That one's just going to go in the bin because we don't need it anymore. We were just using it for the sake of the video. I should now be able to restart my computer. I'll eject iBoot. I should now be able to restart my Mac. And it'll now boot with the dsdt.aml file. I could have put the one in that I've just used on the desktop. It wouldn't have really mattered which one I used. For some reason I did the one on the bin. And my computer will boot with AF6 BIOS, as you'll see in a minute. There you go. And I've got the pre-patched dsdt.aml file for the F6. I couldn't be bothered doing this in my previous video, but I thought I'd do it. As you can see now, there's no iBoot disk. Bang, you're good to go. It'll take a little bit longer to boot the first time it ever boots, but hopefully, there you go, my graphics and everything are all working now. If I just arrange icons by name. This is where I said he'd run that kill mouse app if I were you. And there you go. Like I said to you, new users, if you've got the F6 BIOS installed, just install the Mac operating system. Don't bother with any dsdt.aml files. Download the patches and stuff though. Get ready. Install. On your first boot, install your updates and stuff. And then, obviously, you won't have to delete anything. You can just open the dsdt editor that I just opened. Make your own. And save it out. And then open MultiBeast and follow the tutorial from the previous guide, and you'll have your own custom dsdt.aml file. Thanks very much for watching, and I hope this helps. Please leave a comment below or subscribe.